Okay, next project. I got to get a road drag so we can start dragging this road a little better. I actually thought I was recording when I was tearing this apart, but I wasn't. So I bought this trailer. Basically, it just had some sides on it that were up about 2 foot. That was about it. It was just basically a box. So, my plan is to use this frame and pull it behind our truck. Basically, I'll be flipping the frame over, but my problem is my tires are going to drag when I flip the trailer over. So what I'm thinking is possibly using that crank jack to lower the axle. And that way when I flip it over, it'll be flat on the ground. And let me show you what else I got. Okay, I got some blades. These are used ones off of an end loader. They just basically just pitch them. They're just scrap. So what I done is my son picked these up. He works at a quarry. So he got 2 4-foot blades. So what I want to do is take those blades and hook them on or weld them onto that trailer. And that way I can have a digging blade. I'll show you that. Okay, so now we're back at the trailer. Let me level this up. So with it held level right there, you can see I'm a little less than half of the tire. So I need to drop that axle down. Yeah, I could just hook the blades right onto that channel right there, but I don't want to do that. I want to be able to take the trailer and completely flip it so I can use this part as a drag, that as a drag, and then mount the blade kind of in an angle inside here. So I need to be able to drop the axle down. So like I said, I've got some steel over there, some scrap steel. So I'm thinking something like that, or like that, or something, some way to mount this. What I gotta do is disconnect the 4 bolts that hold the axle on. And then separate the axle, weld that onto the axle, and then weld another steel piece across here so I can attach that to it, so I can actually screw that with a drill, and it'll basically raise the trailer above the tire height, and then I can flip the trailer over. That's the original plan, or that's what I'm thinking of right now. So it might change, we'll see. All right, so I got the axle separated. I tried taking the bolts out, but they were so rusted on there that I couldn't get them, so I just used the angle grinder and cut them off. So that's loose from the frame. And this is basically how I want to be able to drag this. So I'm gonna have to make the tongue a little bit longer, so probably do something with the tongue, probably bring it up and out, and that way the ball's not dragging. Because I want to be able to, what I want to be able to do is lower the axle, or raise the axle, be able to drive this to where I need it over on another road over there. And then once I get over there, I can flip it over, drop the axle back down. So once I've flipped it and taken it off the ball on the truck, it's going to be pointing up. So I have this chain that I want to weld onto here. Something like, you get the idea. Weld this chain onto there, and then I'll be able to hook this chain onto the ball and be able to pull it upside down like this. And then I'll have that blade mounted in the center there. Yeah, something like that. I might just try to pull it like this tomorrow and see what it does with the road, because it's pretty heavy. So I think it would do a good job of flattening it. So I might try it out, just see what it does. All right, onward and upward. I'll probably cut off for tonight. I think I'm running out of daylight. Basically what's going on. So yeah, maybe I won't even put that axle on there. I've got some other tires in the shed here that came off of my dolly. Those are run flat tires. They're the foam rubber tires. Because I'm not going to be pulling this at high speeds. It's going to be doing like 5-10 mile an hour over to that road over there. So I could put just about any tires on that. And maybe I could just make a removable axle. Or not a removable axle, but put some, I've got some steel rod over there, some 3/4 inch steel rod. Weld that onto there, and when I get where I want, I could just put a quick release pin on there and pop the tires off and flip it upside down. Okay, more thinking.